Oh, I said, that's it. I'm so tired of hearing about me going to heaven, me being saved, all about me. I know that's not the true meaning of all these teachings. It's about me, yes, turning to God, but caring about the human race. It's about us, and it's about not getting all caught up with what happens to me, but to give my life to serve humanity. I know that's the truth. I said, I know who you are. I got out of the bed. Frankly, I only had a pair of shorts on. I got down on the floor. I held up my hands. Oh, I know who you are. It's like there's a cloud and you're coming down and you don't look like I expect, but you bear the truth. You're the living truth. You're the Lord of Lords and the King of Kings. I know who you are. You're the Lord of Lords and the King of Kings. And eventually I'll learn how to say your name. But I know who you are and I give you my life. I got up and I actually wrote out a testament that I give up all my opinions. I give up all my background. I will listen to what you have to say. You are the King and I will obey whatever you share with me. And that's the night I became a Baha'i. And then I went out to teach. I put on a pair of jeans. I swiftly ran out of the house, jumped in my car, drove over to my brother's house, rushed in, opened the door. He's watching TV, watching a fight on TV. I put myself, sat in front of the TV, held out my hands and said, Gary, Christ has returned. Well, this did not go over well. My brother said, get out of here, you nut, and basically threw me out of his house. I learned, oh, there's something about better tactics, better ways of doing things. So I went home. I have to tell somebody, this is just so great. I'll call my good friend Marty. Now Marty had been a Christian with me, but he had moved to Florida. Marty was a man that was born without any arms. He did everything with his feet. We were great pals. But he had gotten married and moved to Florida. I forget that it's 1 o'clock in the morning where I'm at and 4 o'clock in the morning in Florida. So I call up Marty. Marty comes to the phone finally. Yes? I said, Marty, I've got great news for you, Marty. Christ has returned. The phone drops. There's noise, and I know that Marty's using his feet to answer the phone, so he has to stand on one leg to answer the phone. So I know, figure he dropped. Next thing you hear, Ray, he's out of breath. Ray, I'm outside, and I'm looking up. Ray, I don't see him, Ray. I'm looking, but I don't see him. Oh, I'm sorry, Marty, I forgot to tell you. It doesn't work that way. You'll have to come to Oregon so I can explain it. Now, what does Marty do? Marty boards a bus. He comes clear across the United States to Oregon so he can find out how Christ has returned. He was there for 2 weeks and he became a Baha'i. Now, why do I tell you this? This is the most wonderful thing that could possibly happen to the human race. God has sent the Lord of Lords and the King of Kings. And he's called you and I to stand up for it and not get lost in the sea of material living, not to get caught up in careers and all that goes with it and all the things there are to get involved in and forget who and what we are. We're special forces. We're the commandos. We're the first on the beach in God's cause. And we've got to take it serious.